Good morning. Welcome to Chris 2A Gear Reviews, and we are going to be doing our pre-range discussion. Let's go ahead and get straight to the point. We're going to go weapon by weapon, pausing in between as I set up. So this is the rifle that y'all been seeing a lot of. The 16-inch Paul Middlesay Armory, chrome line, 1-7 twist, forge upper, forge lower. We're going to run that with the Vortex Spitfire 1X Prism Scope. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to run that Streamlight HLX laser light on there. And I got the Venom flash hide on here. Now, as far as for this rifle, I am not going to run this Oppressor blast forwarding device on this rifle. Since this is more of a duty rifle, when I bring this out, when it's time to bring this out, I'm going to have my electronic ear protection on. And I want to apologize to people who be trying to build lightweight AR-15 builds. I always used to be like, why y'all complaining about ounces for? Just man up. Them little ounces don't mean anything. I like to apologize to y'all because them ounces do mean something. It's a big difference between having this blast diffusing device on this upper and not having it on there. Just these few little ounces make a hell of a lot of difference, man. It really do. So I think I'm just going to run this on my AR pistol. Talking about that AR pistol, that is in temporary barterment. We'll have that back, not next week, but the week after next. I think next week I'm going to go ahead and put something on it. Then the week after that, we'll go ahead and get that out of temporary barterment. And we'll get the AR pistol back in the game. And we'll let that run for home defense. I actually be running a 16-inch for home defense. Since the AR pistol is in temporary barterment. We'll go ahead and get that back. Not next week, but the week after next. So let's move on to the 308, because the 308 is next. Now we got the AR-10 from Paul Middlesay Armory, 18-inch, 1-in-10 twist. What I did was I took that Vortex Strike Eagle from off of the 16-inch that you just seen and put it on the 308. And this is where it's going to stay, and this is how this is going to be set up. For the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and run the muzzle brake that I already got on there, the Strike Industries King Comp. We'll just go ahead and run that on there for now. Later on, I'll go ahead and get a better muzzle brake. But this AR-10, as you see it, is how it's going to stay. Now, I forgot to get my magazine. Let me go grab my magazine and I'll be right back. Alright, I had to grab my AR-10 magazine. I actually forgot that I had me about 25 rounds of that Monarch 150 grain soft point ammo. The last time I shot this is the ammo I shot. Wasn't that accurate, but because I got me already some ammunition, what I can do is I can go ahead and get me a good 308 on here. Because remember, this optic is coming off of a 5.56 rifle. So I can use this ammunition to get me a good little decent 0. And I think the ammunition I'm going to run for this is going to be the Winchester 150 grain PowerPoint, or whatever I find at Academy Sports that I can go buy like every week. If I just want to go buy one box every week, I can do that. I just need to find what Academy Sports got a big bulk of. And I do know that they do have that Winchester 150 grain PowerPoint. So that might be what I run through this 18-inch 1-in-10 twist. So that's what we're going to do with that today. We're going to go ahead and get a good 308 on here. I got 24 rounds. That should be more than enough to change over from a 5.56 to a 308. So that's what we're going to do with the AR-10 today. Now let's go to the handgun. So this is actually the star of the show. We're actually going to run the Generation 5 Glock 17. We're going to try this Freedom Munitions ammunition out. This is actually the 124 grain XTP new ammunition. We're actually going to run this today. So I got me 3 magazines. Where's my other one at? Okay, but I got me 3 magazines, 3 17-round magazines. So I actually need to save me 51 plus 1, which is basically 52 rounds of ammunition I need to sit off to the side. So when I come back from the range, I can actually load all my magazines up. So I need to sit off 52 rounds. So what I'm going to do is, that's going to be my next video. I'm actually going to pick through all this ammunition and find me 52 of the best looking ammunition. For all I know, all of it might look the same. But what I'm going to do is do my due diligence, because I'm loading this into my magazines for potential self-defense use, and just pick out the 52 best looking rounds, sit them off to the side, so when I get back home, I can actually reload my magazines back up. I think that this is going to be the ammo that I'm going to stack up on right here. So for all that being said, this is going to be my next video, picking through this ammo, finding the 52 best rounds that I could find. Then we're going to head to the range because the range open up in about another 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and put this work in so we can make it to the range.